Lady Tradie. It's a few days out from Christmas. I've got the kids over here doing some Christmas craft. The baby's asleep, so there's a few things that I want to get done in the kitchen before I have my family over for Christmas breakfast. So the goal today is to remove all the old silicone around my kitchen sink, give it a clean, and then put some new fresh silicone on so it's all spick and span ready for Christmas morning. Alright, so this is the equipment that I need to do this job today. I need a Stanley knife to get in there and remove the old silicone. I've got this caulking gun that will help me apply my Sally's wet area seal. Now all of this is just from Bunnings. I also have a little bit of cleaning stuff, just some bleach and a scrubbing brush. You could use an old toothbrush if you like, to just get in and under the edge of the sink. All right, so if you use your Stanley knife, you can cut along the edge and the silicone should just start to peel out. It can be tedious to do this. There are products that you can purchase to help remove and dissolve the adhesive so it doesn't stick. But I'm finding that this is coming off quite easily just with my scalpel. I guess the key when you're working on granite or Caesar stone, or particularly even if it's lino and things like that, particularly lino, is you want to be careful that you're not cutting into the bench. So I'm running that blade, not down into the bench, but under the sink there and pulling that silicone out as I go. So I'm going to do that the whole way around. Removed all of the old silicone. I've used bleach and I've given it a really good scrub to clean it. I've let it dry, so I just left it for half an hour or so until it dried. If you want to, you can go over it with a hairdryer or something just to make sure it's super dry. I've done that as well today because it's quite a humid day. Now the next step is for me to actually silicone. So to do that, I need to first cut this off, which can be quite difficult actually. A good pair of secateurs does it nicely. We then screw in our nozzle. Now, most people recommend to cut this at a 45-degree angle, and that way it just creates a nice bead. Depends on the nozzle that you have been provided with. Okay, so now that's cut off like that. You need to get yourself one of these as well. I picked this up for about $5 from Bunnings. So you need to load this, push on that with your thumb, pull the shaft back. Then I can put this inside, pull in, and then clip that in. And this will, you can push this as you go and it will push it out a little bit like a hot glue gun if you've ever used one of those. Alright, so I'm going to show you how to do this if you are not using one of these, because I don't know, sometimes we just don't have all of the equipment. It's a little bit hard, so you have to push this bit in order for it to come out here. Again, it's a little bit like a hot glue gun. The hardest part is just filling the nozzle. Once that's full, it starts to come out. Now, doing it this way, you can already see the beading is really quite messy, so I'm going to show you how to clean that up in the end if you are doing it this way. So I've used the gun to put a silicone bead all the way down. I flattened it out with my finger, wiped excess off with a dry baby wipe. I find that they are very handy in this respect. And I have this beautiful, nice, smooth line of silicone there. There's no excess on my stainless steel and very little on my bench. I'll go over that again, just making sure that there is no silicone on the bench.